All of sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Then it's Green, then it's Todd Gibson, and it's Salon in at the power forward position. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Ball passes to Gibson. On the break. Young against Miller. Here's Rizachet. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Rizachet, his first, team second.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Ball passes to Green. Back to Ball. Pass to Gibson. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He is such a gifted scorer. Ball can get it done from all over the court.
Ball against Young. Got a hand on it. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Rizachet. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you see the athleticism on the break there from Johnson.
And here's Charlotte now. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Young. Here's Daniels. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Ball. A rebound by the Hawks. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Shot clock at 3. From the high post, Miller pulls it in.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And Salon gets it to go.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Off with the layup.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Ball. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
To the inside, here's Okongwu. Nice move. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
They grab their own miss. Martin, Miller outside. The 3 ball knocks down the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Now Wallace. Pass to Matthews. Back to Wallace. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Mann. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Hawks trail by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Roddy. Still without a bucket. And it's Martin with the rebound. And here's Miller. From the top of the key, and another basket for Charlotte.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Got it off in time, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Charlotte on top. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Cody Martin. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams, and it's Salon in at the 4-man spot.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Hornets leading by 3. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
From downtown, Matthews misses. Well, the Hornets shooting a nice 50% for the game. It's scooped up. Outside man. Ooh, ripped away. And now the Hawks on the break. And Ronnie gets it to go. Ronnie's got his first basket.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Now here's Mann. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. checked in for Atlanta. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
For Charlotte, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Williams. From the arc, Williams knocks down the 3. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Wallace. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Man with it. Williams with the screen. Man, the pass to Curry. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Martin misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And there's 1:45 left to play in the half. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against Miami, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Hornets trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller outside. A shot to stop the run, and the 3-pointer goes. Miller's got 8 points.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Daniels misses. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Salon. Back to Miller. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Good. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Johnson a screen on ball. Young the pass to Johnson. Over ball. The shot by Johnson, no good. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Miller. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hornets out in front. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Atlanta with possession here. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Miller, right side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Green finds ball, shoots from the line. Offensive rebound, knocks it loose. Stolen by Young. It's a one-on-one situation, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Pass the ball. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Atlanta shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Daniels passes to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Young with it. Green picks him up. Here's Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Daniels has gotten 4 this quarter.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Ball looks over the floor, driving to the basket. Ball getting downhill.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Rebounded by Green. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Johnson with a bucket. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Here's Miller. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Miller's got 12 points.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Ball against Young. Ball no good.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Launches it from deep. The rebound by Gibson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Charlotte's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Williams finds Miller. For the lead. And he lays it in. Miller's got 14 points. And it's amazing, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Roddy. The kick out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Roddy. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Miller. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Matthews. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Okongwu. It's intercepted. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Charlotte on top, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Seth Curry. Williams is out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Outside man. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
To the middle. There's the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Diabate. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hornets lead by 3. Here's Wallace driving in. That one's good for 2.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Mann. He's covered closely. On the wing, Curry.
Hawks foul. Roddy. His first. Team first.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
A new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Roddy. Daniels is checked in for Matthews. And it's Trae Young in for Wallace. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Martin. The kick out, Curry. Martin outside. Off target from three-point range. And for Atlanta, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. There's Young with the 3. The shot off that time.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And they'll keep possession. Martin against Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mann. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Daniels. Pure from three-point range.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Outside man. The kick out to Williams. For 3. Williams from the corner.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Drives to the hoop.
How about the rookie, Zachary Risache, delivering a timely bucket?
Here's Mann. There's a minute 54 left in the game. Looking to get it going. Count it. Good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Young, the pass to Nance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Some changes for Charlotte. Here's Ball. A minute 31 left to play in the 4th. The rebound by Atlanta. Risache's got 4 rebounds now. Daniels passes to Young. The rebound by Gibson. Hornets leading by 4. Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up from outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, such a threat to score. Really hard for a defender to stay down on their feet.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Young.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. Not about to give up any.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Young. No good. That would have tied it.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Green. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Out to the right wing. This one for 3. And he recovers it. It falls!
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Brandon Miller.